pregnancy brain again. I kept trying to turn the camera on and I was like, Jared, why is the camera not turning on? And it's because the battery was not in the camera. Gotta think about these things. Today is a new day, and thank goodness it's a new day because poor Jared never gets any sleep because I don't get any sleep, so usually I keep him up. But today's a new day and we are excited, and I'm a little nervous. I have a dentist appointment and then I have my doctor appointment right after. And I'm always excited for my doctor appointments because I feel like everything is going really well. But my dentist appointment, on the other hand, I'm really nervous. Look at these teeth. I'm really nervous that I'm gonna have like a bunch of cavities. I faithfully go to the dentist, and without a doubt, usually every time I go I have like 1 to 3 cavities. And like, I am so good at flossing and brushing. And then there's Jared. He like hasn't been to the dentist in forever and he has like no cavities. I don't think he's ever had a cavity. I don't know, let's ask him. Jared!
I'm in the bathroom, leave me alone!
Have you ever had a cavity?
I think I've had a couple.
Oh, a couple.
When I was a little kid.
I lied. He's had a couple. But I don't know, like growing up, like, I'm really grateful because now that I'm older I realize that people didn't, you know, weren't able to go to the dentist as much. But growing up I always went to the dentist every 6 months, and I'm the youngest of my family, and so all my siblings were always good because I was always getting work done and I would be crying and screaming. And I remember my siblings always being like, it's okay, Ellie, like, it's okay, like, we'll go get an ice cream cone after, which maybe we shouldn't have gotten an ice cream cone. Maybe that's why I have so many cavities. But so I'm excited for my dentist appointment, a little nervous at the same time, extra excited for my doctor appointment, and I am going to leave you guys in the hands of Jared while I am gone, so you all behave.
Well, let's go pick up Ellie! Good morning, good morning. It's a beautiful day today, guys. I'm going to the doctor appointment to pick up Ellie. We're gonna go see how our little baby's doing. All right. I just can't get over how gorgeous it is today. Beautiful sky, beautiful trees, and here in just a second you'll see what makes Utah, Utah. Those beautiful mountains. And as you can probably see here, look how gorgeous those mountains are. I'm gonna try and jaywalk here. Hopefully I don't get hit by any cars. Let's go! I've got a funny story actually about that. The one and only time I got detention in high school was for jaywalking. My buddies and I were just about late for school, so we thought we'd cut across the street instead of going down the crosswalk. And some guy at school caught us and gave us detention for it, so it was kind of lame, but whatevs.
It is good, but it's kind of bad. I have 1 cavity.
Okay.
And it's right here. And I have 1 cavity. And it's $300.
That's okay. That's totally fine.
I should have paid a copay.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
I didn't pay a copay.
It's okay.
Maybe they'll send it to me.
Yeah. Hey, we've got a better appointment coming up though.
I know, and it's paid for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did have the ultrasound since I saw you last. Yes.
Now, did he talk to you a little bit about the kidney?
Yes. He said that you would talk to me more about it, and he said it's nothing to really worry about.
Nothing to worry about. That's the only thing that he saw that was...
And is that normal to see?
It's very common. What happens is the collecting system of the kidney can be dilated a little bit. And we usually repeat an ultrasound around 30 weeks to make sure it's gone. If it's not, then the baby just gets watched close by the pediatrician after. Every once in a while, there's a blockage of the collecting system. If it's untreated for a year for the baby can get a really bad infection. They have a surgery where they can just unblock it.
Cool.
But
yeah, I won't worry.
That's not going to happen.
Cool.
Now, 24 weeks. You've
Yes.
got a baby in there that weighs 1.25 pounds. Next time I see you, it will weigh 2.5. So this is the start of the growth spurt.
Right there. Jared? I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too. I haven't eaten.
It's only 10 o'clock, but Jared's off to work. I'm home with no car. Well, that was interesting. Just one little cavity. I'm actually really I'm a little disappointed that I have a cavity because it's always just money when you have cavities, but I'm glad that I just have one and we will get it fixed and life goes on. And I'm glad that my little doctor appointment went well.
We are gonna go eat some delectable delights, aren't we, Ellie?
Yeah, we're trying out a new place today. It's a barbecue place. It's
called Poor Boys Barbecue.
Continue straight.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good. People have raved about it, so we're driving a little ways to go try this new barbecue pit, and we'll see how it goes. Jared loves anything barbecue.
Love me some barbecue chicken, but I'm hungry. I just got home from work and I'm hungry. I'm hungry! Alrighty, Ellie, we made it. We're here. The sun is so bright. We're at Poor Boys. And look at this, they've got some stuff grilling outside. I'm not sure if they're actually cooking anything or they're...
Looks like it.
Yeah, it kind of seems like it. It smells good though.
Yeah.
Let's go inside.
What'd you get?
I got some barbecue chicken with some Poor Boy barbecue sauce.
Let's see it. Looks good. Look how little this little guy is.
I think you might need 2 of those.
I know. It's teeny. I've noticed since the baby has gotten bigger and now that he's getting stronger and I can feel more like distinct kicking, the past couple days I've noticed like when he kicks, it's really a kick, or when he stretches or when he rolls, and I explained to Jared how I feel. Has anyone ever experienced this, or am I just crazy? But I feel like when he moves, I feel like it's like me going on a roller coaster. Like when you go down the roller coaster and your stomach kind of like goes up and you, like that feeling of your stomach kind of like
dropping.
Yeah, dropping. And so that's kind of how I felt the past couple days. Like before Jared got home from work, I was on the computer and my arm was kind of on my belly and I could feel him moving and I was just like, oh, like, because it like takes over my whole stomach. It's crazy. So it's been a lot of fun lately to feel him and to actually see him. I tried to record it the other day, but he was a stinker and stopped moving. But one of these days we'll get him on camera of him moving and you can see his little foot kicking or something. So
I have a question. Should we tell them the name of the baby?
Yeah, it would be fun. I guess you guys are probably wanting to know. We asked you like several videos ago.
Well, should we do it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean,
do you guys want to know the name?
Well, I guess I don't want to just say the name. I want to like explain why I like the name and like why it means so much to me.
Say my name, say my name.
You know what I mean?
Around you, say baby I love you. You ain't playing games. Say my name, say my name. You acting kinda shady and calling me baby. But seriously.
Yeah, I think we should. The whole process of us choosing names has not been difficult. The names that you guys gave us, I loved. Like, there were so many good names that I'm gonna take into consideration, maybe even for the future. A lot of you guys guessed it right. And Jared and I agree on plenty of names, so coming up with names was not difficult. But the reason why we are choosing this specific name is because I feel like deep down like that is his name. Before we even started trying, when we first got married, Jared had just lightly mentioned this name, and I remember it just really sinking in, like it felt right. And then we would like call him now.
Before we even were trying, before we were pregnant, before we knew we had infertility issues, we called our baby this name and it just stuck. Like I mentioned in a previous video, we've had this name for so long and it's just been stuck and nothing has ever taken the place of it, at least yet.
Yeah, and I know some people think, oh, well, you never know until you see him, or you know, it could change, and that could be the case. Maybe we'll see him and it'll change, but I have seen him. I saw a very good ultrasound of him and I feel like the name fits him, and kind of on a spiritual level that like this is his name. I've been praying for this little boy, or you know, little girl, but I've been praying for him and I've used his name to pray. He is this name and I love it, and we will name him this little name. So do you want to tell them what we are going to name him?
Okay, the name in which he shall be named, at least right now.
Yeah.
We are going to call our baby Jackson Clark Meekum.
Yep. Jackson Clark, and we will spell it Jackson. It will be his name. You never know though, maybe the day he's born it could change, but
plus the name just sounds really good.
Yeah, it sounds really good. So that is his little name. That's what we've been calling him from before he even
was thought of.
So I love my little Jackson. I say his name all the time, and feel free to say his name, or you can still call him little baby if you'd like.
Baby Jack.
Baby Jackson. I'll probably call him Jackson. I'm not a huge fan of nicknames, but I'll call him Jack, I'm sure. And Clark is a family name. Clark is my dad's middle name. And, you know, there's something about your dad that you just love. We love Jared's dad too. We tried to put his name in there. It didn't quite sound...
What about my dad? You don't like my dad? Dad, I promise if you're watching this video...
Don't watch it, Dad!
She likes you, I promise. She tells me every once in a while.
No, it just sounds really good together. I think Jackson Clark, like, I will call him by, like, the full name. I'll be like, come here, Jackson Clark. Like, I'll call him Jackson Clark. I think it sounds really cute, and I think it fits him.
Ellie's reasoning for Clark is family reasons. My reasoning for Clark is because Clark Kent is Superman.
Oh.
And Superman is my favorite.
No, you know what I really want to name my baby? What I really want to name him? I want to name my baby Bruce Wayne. I want to name my baby Bruce Wayne.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. I love that movie. When we watched that movie, I left. I was like, yeah, like that's a good movie. Like in the theater, Jared's like, Ellie, calm down. But he's not Bruce Wayne. He's my little Jackson Clark, and that is what he shall be called. That is what we will call him.
From henceforth, he shall be known as Jackson Clark.
Yep. Jared, Ellie, and Jackson, we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.